there, and welcome to the Locker Room. Coach Giggs here, and today's message, live in the solution. Live in the solution. Let me refer to my notes here for a moment. Sometimes, if you're like me, you find yourself thinking a lot about your problems, and they can tend to bring you down and give you a very poor attitude and a real negative way of thinking. What happens here is that the more we dwell on these problems, we're living in the problem instead of living in the solution. To live in the solution means to focus our thoughts on the things that can help us to go from where we are to where we want to go. You see, some people are very problem-minded. They're not solution-minded. Listen to your friends and people you know and people you meet. And what you'll find is that many of us will spend an inordinate amount of time talking about our problems too much, living in the problem instead of living in the solution. Example, when I had my motorcycle accident, it was a very long road of recovery. But what I noticed was afterwards that the recovery period was longer than it should have been. And the reason was I talked too much about the problems that I was experiencing instead of living in the solution. Today, most people I meet have no idea of the injuries that I've sustained and what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And quite frankly, I don't want anyone to know because I don't want to live in the problem. I don't want to talk about the problems because the more I talk about the pain that I'm going through, the problems that I'm having, the more these problems seem to hang around. Haven't you noticed it? So the only way that you and I are going to get from where we are to where we want to go, we got to know where we're going, is we have to live in the solution. So stop dwelling on your problems and let's start living in the solution. Get a pencil and paper out and write down 2 or 3 things that you can do, action that you can take so that you can live in the solution. That's the message today, gang. Thanks for joining me in the locker room. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.
If you know someone you feel has a special story to tell or like to share, please email Eric directly and he will reach out to you and or this individual, even if you think this person is you. And by the way, if you've enjoyed and feel the Daily Locker Room has served as an inspiration in your life, why not share it with a friend by sending them the daily message?